Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video. Today I bring you the preview Middlesbrough vs Brentford, which takes place down at the Riverside Stadium, which is a glorious stadium behind me. This Saturday, the 3 PM kickoff in the Championship fixture. Expecting a tough game after Tuesday night. I'm not expecting an easy game. No games are easy in this league, which I have pointed out previously before the Norwich game. Every game is difficult. Some games you're going to expecting to win, and sometimes you don't get the result you wanted. A bit like Tuesday. Brentford, we'll talk about them shortly. Just want to say, if you guys have not checked out my review of my Borough Fan TV interview, you guys can do so by going over to the Borough Fan TV channel and hitting that subscribe button. If you guys have seen exactly what I thought of the game on my own channel, it is literally up and out. It's already up there. It's called the review. You guys will see it if you go onto my videos. If you're interested in what I've got to say about the whole game, if you missed it, feel free to go over there and give it some. Well, go over there and give it a view. And if you're new, if you're watching this from a different country or England or whatever, and you've just literally come to this video, welcome. If you guys enjoy this video, smash that subscribe button, smash the like button, and yeah, let me know what you thought of the game. But like I say, if you're from America, or you're from I don't know, Czech Republic, I can't speak Czech Republic or whatever language you speak, but welcome. Hit the subscribe button and show your nan this video. Or your granddad, or your uncle, whoever the hell you want to show it to, show it. But yeah, thanks for coming over and checking out the A.J.T channel. If you don't know this, Middlesbrough playing Brentford this Saturday. Obviously come off the back of a defeat in Middlesbrough. It wasn't great, obviously, and come off the back of a draw at Brentford, so they're probably in bigger spirits than what Borough are. Although, we want to get back on that pitch and just put things right before this international break commences. So I say, this is the last game Saturday, and then we take a week off for the international break, and then we are back. More championship action for the Barnsley away trip, which I will be going to. Very excited to be going to Barnsley. I've already been there once. We got beat. We did take the lead for just a high goal. If you fans were there, let me know if you were actually at that game. Yeah, I was there. It was around December time. The ticket is... Where is the ticket? It's somewhere. It's not this blue one here. It's one just literally above it. That's a Barnsley away ticket for when I went there in the... I don't even know what season it was. It was seasons ago. It was the last time we were in the Championship. We got beat 2-1. Back then, I think it was like £11 to get in. So that's really good. I'm seeing that Bournemouth away is £10, but it's a long way to go on a Tuesday night. Still debating whether or not I can get there due to work and whatnot. But if I can get there, listen, I'll be going, man. I will be at Bournemouth away in the cup game. But as we're talking, this is Brentford. I've got a lot of stuff written down in front of me right now. Brentford, you know what I mean? We've come up against them quite a lot. I mean, especially in the semi-finals of the playoffs. Beat them obviously twice. We beat them at their place, beat them at our place. That game at our place was special, man. The atmosphere was special. We scored that first goal. Tomlin bent it in the top corner. That was special, that moment. And the whole thing going to Wembley, that whole night was magical. Like I say, we got to Wembley, didn't turn out right for us, but we did make it right. But yeah, I mean that's one of the memories I remember is playing Brentford. Just in them semi-finals. So, like I say, they've got they've got an ex-player who plays for us now. You probably know who that is. But let's just get straight into their form. So I've got the last 5 games. They've got their overall form of the season so far. If I go off their league record so far out of these 10 games, they have won 1, drawn 5, and lost 4. And they obviously the last 5 games have won 1, drawn 3, and lost 1. Now, the draws aren't so bad. The losses aren't great because that puts them 20th in the Championship. I mean, they're quite far down there. The 20th Championship on 8 points. Now, they don't have the best run of form. They don't really have the best start of the season of Brentford. 1 win so far this season. It's not great for them. It isn't great for them. But they are scoring goals. I mean, score goals for every single game. They get a goal, Brentford. They've only got a couple of draws whereas it's been 0-0. I think it's 2 games this season where it's been 0-0. Every other game, all the games apart from that one, they've scored goals in. So they can score goals. They just can't seem to put the teams away that they're playing, which isn't great for them. They are level on points at the minute with Birmingham and Barnsley. So Barnsley sit 21st, Birmingham 22nd. Obviously in that relegation zone. I know it's early days for them, but I don't really like using that word early days, as I feel like this season, especially for us, it was like 46 cup finals. That's how I see it. And that might be a strain on the players, whatnot. But you got to take it seriously this season. We wanna smash the league, if you like. That's what Mr. Gibson said. And so far, we haven't really had the best run of form. these first 10 games. But we are, you know, I mean, we are 9th. I would like to probably been higher, not take some of the defeats, some of the draws that we did. But you know, I mean, we can't change them now. They have been done. We talk about Brentford again some more. They have got some good. Well, I mean, they scored plenty of goals. I'm gonna read out the scorers. They got Watkins. He's on 3 goals so far this season. They got Barbet. He's on 1. Yaniares. Is that how you pronounce it? I know the name. Can't say it. He's got 2, and I like that player as well. I know him. He's a very, very good player. He's a threat as well. They got Clark. He's on a goal. Moipe. He's on 2. Egan. He's on 1, and then Bedgeland, he's on 1 as well. So they've got scorers there. They've got 8 players there that can put the ball in the back of the net more than once. Some of them, but like I said, they are scoring goals away from home and at home. They just cannot put the teams away at the minute. Apart from the only team they've beaten this season, which is bottom of the league, Bolton. They beat them 3-0 on the September 23rd. That was away from home at Bolton, and at the minute Bolton are conceding a lot of goals. But I mean, give it credit to them. They went there underneath the form they were in. With no win until they went to that game, and they actually pulled off a terrific win for themselves with a 3-0 win. You know, send the fans home happy. So they're going to want to come here really and try and change their away record. I mean, you know, they've already got a game. Well, I should say they've already got a win on the road, which is fantastic for Brentford, especially given the form that they were in. They're going to want to try and change that. Now, ex-player that used to play for Brentford is Aaron Forshaw. Many people know this. Many people may not. If you're not a Borough fan or a Brentford fan. He played for Brentford from the seasons of 2012-2014. In 2012, he actually went on a month loan to Brentford, and then Brentford signed him permanently. He made 189 appearances. He scored 11 goals for Brentford. Now, whether you get a good reception if he plays or if he comes on this Saturday, who knows? I remember the last time he played, and they were kind of singing some taunts to him and whatnot, and that was obviously at Brentford Stadium. So. Whether or not you get booed, who knows? But obviously, Borough fans will clap him. And then Forshaw did move to Middlesbrough on the January 28th, 2015, on a 3.5-year deal for $2 million plus add-ons. And honestly, I like Forshaw. Maybe he doesn't get a look in so much now, but I do like him. I really do. And before we went to the Premier League, I loved him in that particular season. Before I went to the Premier League, the season we got promoted, I thought he was fantastic when he played. You know, and he always shows a bit high. He always shows some good desire as well to try and get on the ball and create a chance. So. Hopefully he gets more of a bit of a look in this season, but who knows? You know, we have to wait and see. You know, well, obviously at the minute Baker's in the team, so we can't overlooking Forshaw's position. But you know, what can we? You know, what I mean, all Forshaw's got to do is just keep doing what he's doing in training, and I'm sure the manager will notice exactly what he's doing. And we kind of get into the back end of this preview, and we'll talk about the head-to-head stats. Love the head-to-head stats. So the last time we met Borough and Brentford, it was in the 15-16 season. Middlesbrough actually did the double on Brentford, and we'll go through it now. So Borough did the double on them, beating them 3-1 at the Riverside, and that was on September 15th. And then we went to obviously Brentford, and we beat them on January 12th. We beat them 1-0. And I think it was the early kickoff, and we played in white. It was a great game, actually. I remember watching that game. I had like 3 hours sleep off a night shift and watched it. Yeah, it was fantastic. So yeah, I mean, some cool head-to-head stats there. And obviously, we know about the semi-final game that we played against them. Brentford are a threat, man. I've just said they are scoring goals. They are scoring goals, home and away. They're just struggling to put teams away at the minute. You know, so it'll be an interesting game, especially Saturday. And Brentford for me should be higher than what they are. Just given the team they have and whatnot, I don't mind Brentford. You know, they're not really they're not a rival to us or a rival to, in particular, me when I think about Middlesbrough and Brentford. You know, and they've had some great players over the years. You know, they're Andre Gray, and obviously he went on to a different club, but he was really good for them. I remember he scored against Middlesbrough. He was really good for them. So hopefully Brentford could have a good season. You know what I mean? Because for me, Brentford don't deserve to be where they are, but given the results they've got, that's why they are where they are. Now, I've got my starting 11 in front of me, and a lot of you guys may disagree with what I'm about to say, or the team I'm putting out, or the team I'd like to see. I'm changing the lineup. I want to see 4-4-2. I said it in my Borough Fan TV interview. I said I want to see 4-4-2. Britson belong for me. It looks isolated up top. He can't do it by himself at the minute. He doesn't really get the service, and when he gets the service, the ball's going to him and he's losing it. I feel like if you had someone up there with him, maybe he's playing off his shoulder, or him playing off that other player's shoulder, he may be able to do a bit more than what he's doing. So we're going to get into the starting 11 now, and you guys let me know, honestly, what do you think about this team? If you disagree or you agree, put your team in the comments. It'd be interesting to see what you guys are going for Saturday and what team you are looking to see. In goal, as always, Darren Randolph. I thought we kept us in it against Norwich. Even though we lost the game 1-0. In the second half, Jerome came really close to making it 2 and he saved it. The whole South stand stood up and applauded the save. It looked like it was goal bound, but for him, he saved it. And he's done it for many games this season. Games that we may have lost, he's still been in there. He puts his head in where so he can get hurt, and he makes sure he pulls off the saves to try and win Middlesbrough matches. Randolph stays in. Back four stays the same. A lot of people want Fry to leave the team. I feel that's a bad decision. Yes, he may be inexperienced sometimes. He may make silly mistakes, but that's all part and parcel of his game at the minute. He's very young. He is still learning the game. Let's not forget how young he is. And he can only get better. I mean, if you drop him, it might just knock his confidence completely. As we know, he's going away with England soon. That's gonna boost his confidence. So he goes Christie at right back, Fry and Gibson centre pairing, and Fabio. They're obviously in the 4 in the midfield. Traore out on the right, and then I've got Adam Clayton, Grant Leadbitter, and Johnson. And I feel like Leadbitter and Clayton, they are literally them two for me. When I watch them, I know it's safety midfield. A lot of people don't like Adam Clayton. I understand that. People think he cost us a game on Tuesday night. A lot of people think it was down to him and House and to why we lost the game. Listen, it's a team game. It's not down to one individual. We win together, we lose together, and that's the way it goes. For me, Leadbitter and Clayton are fantastic players. Leadbitter, I love him so much, man. He's just got that heart and determination for this club, and you can see the passion that he has when he plays for this club. I know he's got a bit of a knock on his knee, so hopefully he can play this game. Howson, don't get me wrong, he played well against Fulham, but he's just not cutting it at the minute for me. Watched him Tuesday night, he wasn't really great, but he was alright. I mean, I guess he got his job done. It annoyed me a bit at the end when he went over to like the circle where Norwich City players were doing like their sort of like team like talk at the end of the game. Sort of went over there and had a laugh and a joke, and I'm like, I mean, mate, we just lost the game. Maybe do that down in the dressing room. Don't let us see it, sort of thing. Don't let the fans see it after we're disappointed to come off the back of a defeat. But that's not the reason why I'm dropping. Obviously, of course, I'm not dropping Howson because of that. Because we went over to the Norwich's sort of circle thing. I'm dropping him just because of his performances. Now we bought him for £5 million, and people say that he is an attacking midfielder. He can hit these battles from 35 yards out. We are yet to see them, and purely because he's getting played, maybe he's out of position. He's playing very, very deep in the midfield. Maybe should he be where Boss Baker is? Who knows? Will he ever get the chance to play in the number 10? Who knows, We're not the manager. Gary Monkey's the manager. He will decide where he plays. And at the minute, he's playing alongside Clayton. But for me, Howson, I feel like he's just... I don't think he can give his whole potential because that's not his role. He's an attacking midfielder. We've seen it in Norwich. He is an attacking midfielder. At Leeds, he was a driving force in the midfield because he attacked, especially in the midfield. So, for me, Howson, I want to go with number 10, but obviously for my lineup, we can't go number 10 really because 4-4-2, so he has to be dropped. The Leadbitter comes in. Then my front two, Patrick Bamford and Hassan Bolonga. Patrick Bamford for me last time in the Championship was fantastic. Alongside Austin, they were knocking goals in for fun, and I feel like after watching Bamford on Tuesday, he just looked a different player. He was so happy to be in his natural position. Amy Fletcher caused real problems. I would go 2 up front for this game purely because Hassan Bolonga then may feel like he can breathe more. He doesn't have to do it all by himself. He can play off the shoulder of Bamford, or Bamford can play off the shoulder of Hassan Bolonga. He can make chances. You've got pace there. You've got Johnson with pace and Bolonga with pace. You've got Bamford with pace, Traore with pace. 4 players attacking their whole defence, getting forward, putting balls in the box, and try and get the objective, which is the win. Tuesday, I was very disappointed at the lack of creativity that was created from the team. I mean, the whole second half, we were in Norwich's half, and we still couldn't break them down. Now, was that down to good defending? Maybe so. And was that down because Burridge couldn't hit the ball in the back of the net? That is one of the main reasons. It was freaking me out in the end because I was just screaming for someone to shoot. But, I don't understand why Middlesbrough, when we go to build an attack, we start from the back. Okay, that's how you're supposed to start an attack from the back. That's what they tell you. But then we'll sort of go out to Johnson, and Johnson will give it to Fabio. Then Fabio will come back out and go to Clayton, Howson, Traore, Christie. And he's like, someone just get the ball and just shoot. Please, just someone shoot. It's going to ricochet. If it's a decent effort to go and it's in a corner, keep going to ricochet it out, pirate it away, and someone's going to be on the end of it to put it in the back of the net, hopefully. So, it's very frustrating on Tuesday night, but hopefully, I say, going off Brentford's league form, which is obviously they are 20th in the league with 8 points. They've only won 1 game away all season. Let's just say one game off season, which is obviously Bolton away. That's got to be confidence. That's got to be a factor in this game. You know, Brentford went up against the worst team in this league. No disrespect to Bolton. They went up against the worst team in this league and they beat them 3-0. We are not the worst team in the league. We are 9th. We are doing okay. I just hopefully we can get the win. Really hope we do get the win. Obviously, as you guys know, I'm going to be there. I will be there on Saturday. If you guys do see me, it'd be great to meet you and just talk to you about football and whatnot. But like I say, you know, that's my starting 11. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I just want to see a win. I just want to be happy. I want to be able to come out the Riverside and do a Brentford TV interview and be happy and be able to give praises. I don't want to be negative. I don't want to be a negative football YouTuber that just, you know, that is always negative about his team. But when we're playing bad, how can I praise the team when we're playing bad? If we're bad, and I tell you we're bad. If we're good, and I tell you we're good. It's as simple as that. I will not paper over no cracks. If we have a bad game, I will come out and say, look, we played bad. If we get beat off Brentford and it's a bad performance, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, what a great game, but unfortunately we lost the game. No. I tell you exactly how I see the game from my own eyes, my own opinion. And that's why I love doing this channel, because you guys let me know your opinions. That has been the preview. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I hope you've hopefully enjoyed some of the things I was saying. And hopefully learned a bit more about Brentford, just like I did. Yeah, I mean, I'll see you guys tomorrow for my Championship scoreline predictions. Hopefully I won't be too hungover, because I am going out tonight. But who knows? I might get lucky. You guys take care. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Up the butter.